after yesterday's severe weather. We are saying goodbye to that and getting into a quieter weekend, but it will be very hot. More heat on tap for us as we go into your Saturday and Sunday. We do have a heat advisory in effect today. That starts at 11 o'clock this morning and continues until 8 p.m. And that's in effect for all of Southeast Louisiana and South Mississippi because once again, our feels like temperatures could get to 110 to maybe 112 in a few spots. So really hot. Right now, it is a beautiful start to the day. Of course, we had to deal with the storms yesterday, but it's nice and quiet now and slightly cooler thanks to the storms we got. 75 degrees, calm winds, beautiful mix of sunshine and clouds. And with that upper disturbance that came in yesterday that brought us the storms, it may actually feel a little bit less muggy today and tomorrow with some slightly drier air in the mix. That's the one silver lining, but it's still going to be extremely hot this weekend. But right now it feels good. Temperatures mostly in the low 70s across the board, mid 70s in the metro area, 80 degrees at the lakefront and along the coast. But talking mostly low 70s, we'll take it. Calm winds less than 5 miles per hour, and we'll mostly have a northwest wind today. Dew points have dropped a little bit, upper 60s, low 70s. It's still going to feel a little bit humid today, but it's just not going to be maybe as oppressively muggy this entire weekend. I'm trying to talk about the good things here. Also, another good thing, live look at radar. We are nice and dry. We will trend pretty dry all day today. Probably not going to see much rain at all this weekend. We'll take it after yesterday's severe weather. Looking back over the last several hours with water vapor imagery, yesterday we had those huge storms many of us had to deal with. Hail, heavy rain, strong winds. We had power outages. Hopefully everyone's power is restored. And today we're going to have some slightly drier air coming in behind that disturbance, which could make it feel less humid, at least for this weekend, 2 days. Over the last 24 hours from yesterday's storms, we saw about 1 to 2, maybe upwards of 3 inches of rain in a few spots. Not everyone got in on the action, but some of us had to deal with some localized flooding. And we did get some good soaking rain yesterday, which also helps with the developing drought conditions that we have happening now. Here's a look at your weekend forecast. Yes, it will be nice, but it's going to be really hot. And with that slightly drier air, temperatures may actually get to the upper 90s. We could get to maybe 98 today, 97 tomorrow. It'll feel like up to 110 to 112 today and tomorrow, and we'll trend mainly dry. Not much rain, possibly a stray shower or storm tomorrow afternoon. Make sure you're staying safe in the heat. Hydrated, lots of water, take breaks in the shade or air conditioning, dress appropriately, light, loose fitting clothes essential for today and tomorrow. Use sun protection if you're going to be out and about, hitting the playgrounds, going to the pool. Sunscreen is definitely a must. Never leave kids or pets in the car as we get into these extremely hot extended patterns. I know we've been talking about this for weeks and months on end, but just a reminder, it's going to be a brutally hot weekend. Lots of sun today, not rain, not really seeing any rain at all. So good weather today, but it will be extremely hot. Tomorrow, also very hot, maybe an isolated shower tomorrow in the afternoon, early evening. I don't think we're going to see much rain at all. However, on Monday into the work week, we could bring back a few scattered storms, maybe some scattered storms early in the day Monday, hit or miss variety, but we'll be watching for hit or miss storms Monday through the rest of the work week coming up. So that's kind of the change that we have. Is that the high pressure that we've been dealing with that's been keeping us pretty hot will start to shift a little bit to the west later in the week coming up, and that should allow for our storm chances to increase, I think, mid to late week a little bit more. Temperatures should get a little bit closer to seasonal averages because they're above average right now. They're going to be continuing to be well above average throughout the weekend and the next few days. But as we get throughout the mid to late week time frame, we should see maybe some lower 90s, a bit more moisture, allowing for more scattered storms to fire up. So that could help with the heat maybe later in the week. Here's a look at what's happening out in the tropics. National Hurricane Center is watching 3 spots in the Atlantic Ocean. This newest spot that's going to be popping up off the west coast of Africa, nothing there yet, but an area of storms will be emerging off the west coast of Africa this week, and we'll be watching that in the long term as it drifts westward across the Atlantic Ocean. No tropical concerns for us across the Gulf Coast over the next week. Just a lot of heat this weekend, and then next week, low mid 90s, hit or miss storms on the way.